Today, our plan is incredibly not complex. Today, we're going to be playing in a Street Fighter 6 tournament using the newest character, Mai Shiranui, but with a bit of a twist. I have a question. I wanted to know, how valuable is fighting game coaching? Is it so valuable that I would see immediate, tangible results after just a single session of coaching from a professional player? Let's go ahead and get ourselves warmed up a little bit before we jump into these coaching sessions, so that way I'm not cold and gross. Oh, here he is.
Yo.
Hello.
What's up, man? How you doing?
Shine NYC, a Sajam Slam coach from the last Slam, who's going to give me an hour-long coaching session, and after that, I'll take the knowledge I have, and I will use that in the Duel Academy weekly tournament. First of all, congratulations on your performance for your team in the Sajam Slam.
Oh, thanks, man. I appreciate it.
Absolutely fantastic. I'm excited to have you here. I'm playing in Duel Academy in about 57 minutes. So.
What the? Yo, we're on a time constraint.
I got the hour, the perfect hour. I put it in specifically. I want to see how good like the immediate results are going to be.
Normally, how these work is I normally just run a first to 5, and then probably trying to be hyper focused on what you're doing wrong. So I normally don't say too much.
Okay, that's fine.
I think in this one, I probably say a little bit just to kind of guide you a little bit along your way, since I'm a little bit more time constrained. And then for the most of the analysis stuff will take place kind of afterwards. I think you should throw more. That's very, very, very common. It's probably the most common issue that I've seen people have when they request a session. So don't forget to instead of just going every interaction where you kind of do a button going for a frame trap or a high-low or something, make sure to just throw throws at a regular part of your rotation.
Okay.
There's a domino effect there that will allow everything else to just work more too. So right here, that would throw.
Word.
Yep. You throw me full screen, but you get good damage, and a lot of times if it's the first interaction, you get the life lead and all that. So it's very important for sure. You see how in the corner I threw you twice and it was enough to make you feel like you have to do level 1? Yeah, that will happen a lot. Yeah, I would be careful doing stand heavy punch canceled into the heavy one, only because you may randomly you may hit me, but there's a lot of time where you can't really confirm in the moment whether I'm standing or crouching. It's better just cancel into fireball. If you're unsure whether it's gonna hit or not, just cancel into fireball or cancel into drive rush and confirm whatever situation presents itself there.
Gotcha. All right.
Yeah, it's just mainly the anti-airs. The good thing is that I think you have a pretty defensive and solid style, which actually works to your benefit, right? The only thing about that is that it's good to have that style, but without the anti-airs, you're kind of missing a key component in making that style work.
Yeah, I was dropping them, which is sad. I promise I was hitting them before. I promise.
Just in general, I think that it would complement your style a lot to have anti-airs on the ready. Even when you have the debuff going, at least a 60-70% ratio on jumps, on people jumping in on you is highly beneficial. But you are creating the opportunities for yourself, and you're kind of being careful about how you create them. The important part about anti-airs more often than anything is that they're always a free invitation to start your offense. You're very rarely ever going to get a situation where the meaty will be all auto timed after that, because there's variables on when you're going to actually anti-air your opponent, how high they are, whether they press the button that shifts the hurt box or something. So a lot of times that's kind of how you'll just win a match, just in general. Right? So
I actually never thought about the anti-air as oh, okay, cool, now it's my this is my game now. I thought it was okay, you're off of me,
now let's go back to like, neutral. I feel like I reset to neutral more often than I do press my advantage there, but that's a good.
Yeah,
good
like
point.
I mean, so there's sometimes, right, where like that is the correct play to do, right? Like let's say you don't want to take any risks. They're fully stocked with meter, or you don't want to get perfect parried, and you're more confident in the idea that I'm just gonna sit here and wait for you to make a mistake again, and that's fine. Yeah, I think all of this is kind of natural to you. I think is once you get used to it, you'll see what I mean, and that's kind of like it'll truly complement your style already.
Okay,
you know?
I love that. Thank you.
So here's another thing. Because you like using EX Fan, this is probably a bit more immediately useful to you. What you can do a lot of time is what you'll notice that a lot of people will parry here.
Yep.
They're a little scared of like this situation. So a lot of times you can just drive rush throw. Because you use EX Fans a lot, what I would recommend you do is have them block all, and then have a block reversal setting set to like their 4 frames. So in this case, Luke's 4 frame button is crouch light punch. What I would recommend you do, since you do this a lot, is you should get used to timing whatever meaty you try to do or whatever frame trap you try to do after it. It's a good way to practice your offense too. Because again, like let's say like you want to set up a throw here, you kind of want to practice the timing. Because the way her fans is, there's so much variable frame data here.
Yeah.
It depends on where you threw it from and what they pressed after it. So sometimes you kind of have to eyeball it. So getting used to that is pretty important. Another thing you can do is you can set him to do crouching light punch. And this can go hand in hand with like the drills earlier. You can set him to do wake up crouch light punch and practice doing your meaties in that way too after your anti.
Yeah.
See what I mean?
I definitely do need to practice my readies on this character.
Yeah,
Like,
an easy way.
deliberately.
Yeah, an easy way to do that. You just set the dummy to do wake up light punch, and you do your normal combos. So you can do your normal combos as well too. You can use that as a way to practice. So like whatever your combo is, right? Also, what I would recommend is that you practice meaty throw as well. So like in these situations, you just practice meaty throw. Takes a bit of timing, but you'll get used to it.
Okay.
You actually don't need to do forward, down, down, forward to do DP. What you can do is you can do down, forward, down, then down, forward. So if I'm like right here,
Yeah.
you see how I'm never hitting forward?
Mm-hmm.
I'm just kind of like touching down. I would recommend you learn this shortcut just because it allows you to do DPs from a crouching motion, which is very different from like if a Luke player wants to jump at you, you try to hit him standing. Sometimes this will happen. I'm sorry. Sometimes that will happen. Whereas if you do a DP from crouching motion with that shortcut, that is one shortcut that I would recommend. It does work for pad players, and it doubles as like it actually gives you more time to anti because you're doing it from a crouching motion.
Oh, that's so free.
Yeah, it's much easier. Yeah. One thing to be wary of is when you do throw fireballs, you should probably throw like 1 or 2 and then see how they respond to it.
Okay.
A lot of people, just blocking one fireball is enough to make them impatient, and then they immediately want to jump. Like, you know what I mean? So you always want to be careful about how you throw your fireballs.
Okay, so just for like a clarifying question with that situation, you're talking. So like I throw one fire like a uncharged fireball at you just to just to throw it out, see what you do.
Yeah.
Throw another one that way. If you jump, I can DP you. Is that the idea?
No, well, I'm saying don't throw another one. Like,
oh, okay.
I would say
okay.
use your first fireball as kind of like the test to see
Okay.
what they're going to do about your fireball. Like throw one and you got away with one, so just see how they respond, right?
Yeah, because I feel like when we were playing, I was like, okay, throw one. I gotta throw another one real quick because I threw a bad one. We throw an actual fireball. So instead, just be like, okay, boom, check, give it a beat.
Yeah, this would be the time instead of throwing EX fireball to look to see if your opponent jumps at you.
Gotcha.
A lot of time they will, right? Once a lot of people will forget that fireball is on the table until you show them it. Then once you show them it, they're like, oh wait, hold on, I should jump. Like, oh, I need to get in some way. So you at least do it enough to like provoke them. You're pretty much just provoking them to jump. So if you throw a fireball and you see that they don't jump, then what you can do is then you can throw another one. You know what I mean? Like that's your cue. Like that you're checking if the coast is clear, pretty much, right? Like chuck another one. Is the coast clear? Did they not jump? Okay, let me check another one. You know what I mean? Like, it's kind of like that.
I feel like every time I I play this game, I like learn some shit that I'm like, I should have realized that like 5 months ago.
Honestly, that's kind of how it is. Sometimes like the answer is so simple. There's been so many times where I've had an issue playing against a certain player, and I'll ask Punk, and I'm like, yo, what'd I do wrong? And he was like, yo, you don't throw. Throw him. And I was like, you know what? You're a genius.
Right. Right. That's how I felt when I was like, wait a minute, if I just do the motion part of the input, I can hit confirm off the button instead of the entire thing.
Yeah. No, yeah. So, I mean, honestly, a lot of solutions are very, very simple, which is why, like, a lot of times I do these sessions. Sometimes the answers I give people, while I'll yap and make it a little bit more elaborate and explain why it's like that. But ultimately, what it comes down to is anti-air and throw more.
Mm-hmm. I noticed you were like towards the end. You kind of poked with crouching with stand medium kick. I personally don't use that button a lot. I feel like I don't get anything off of it if it hits.
Honestly, it's used kind of like as a space control type of thing. So like, let's say someone is walking into your grill, and you kind of want to just like make them back up. It's good for that. Okay. It's good for the same reason that I mentioned why you should throw one fireball and just wait. Mm-hmm. A lot of times it's a good space control normal that's just enough to provoke somebody into jumping too.
Okay.
Also, as a bonus, that move, depending on the spacing, you do get something off of it. On counter hit, you can get crouch medium kick. On punish counter, you can get sweep. So you do actually get rewards off it. It's not cancelable, but if they're close enough, you do get some reward off of it too. So like there'd be some times where like someone does a dash into your face and you just happen to be pressing the button at that motion, and they did dash in like a crouch jab or something, and you counter hit them. Yep. And you can get like a full combo off of that too. So she does have some counter hit conversions off of it, which is pretty important, and it's a great button. Yeah, I figured that was the DP that you're trying to get. So again, with some practice, it'll be much easier.
Yeah. Wow. No, that's fantastic. This is. I think I'm kind of understanding. Like, I'm getting a more holistic idea of how. I've never really thought about how it is I like to play the game. Yeah, in a weird way. Like I've never thought about it in that way. Of like, okay, how do I make this character fit? Like, how do I take my natural tendency to do defense and turn that into like comfortable
something that
offense?
Benefits you.
Yeah.
You can use that as a way to pick your spots carefully in a way that you're comfortable with,
Mm-hmm.
and then go on offense on your turn instead of like forcing it. There's people that want to force it, They want to overload your mental stack. They want to do jump, drive, rush, or vomit over the screen. Whatever they want to do, DI. Like
Ken players.
Yeah, that doesn't really particularly seem like your style. So you have ways that will benefit you and the way you play instead. And not to say that the other style isn't effective, but I think this kind of style probably suits you more. And the way you would start offense in this way probably is more comfortable to you than throw out random DI, throw out random drive, rush, jump. You know what I mean? So.
Mm-hmm. Word. All right. Yeah, that's fantastic. Thank you so much. And it's just in time, too.
Oh, yeah. We're on time. Hey, man. Good luck.
I appreciate it. This was a fantastic session. I'll give you rave reviews. I'll put the link in the description, of course.
No problem, man. Hopefully that helps a little bit, even if, hopefully it helps with the tournament and also after it.
Yeah, for sure. No, it definitely is gonna help afterwards. So that much I know. That's actually, I got a lot of information. I got it in my notebook. So
yeah, it's a lot to take on in a short amount of time, but honestly, mainly throws, anti-airs, and obviously using those new ways to set up your offense. I think you'll be all right with some time. All
right, man. Well, thank you. I appreciate it. Thanks for coming on, and it's been a fun time. It's been very great.
Yeah, no, for sure.
All right. Well, good luck to you. Have a wonderful night.
Have a good one. Good luck.
You too. Thank you. All right, chat. All right, it's time. Time to run it. We got our coaching, and we're going straight into bracket. We can start our offense safely. Drive rush behind the fan and anti-air. Those are the biggest three most important things I'm taking right now into my brain. Those are the three things I'm using in this tournament. That's the advice I got. We'll see if I play better. I'm locking in. Okay. Oh, good ass shimmy. Good ass shimmy, bro. Oh, I thought I was far enough. Damn, her legs are so big. I thought I was far enough back. Let me see. I'm getting hit due to my spacing. I think I have to throw more buttons. Oh, I chipped out. Chipped out. All right. All right. Damn, I should have done DP. I wanted to do DP there. I just hit 2 punches and 2 kicks. That was bad. That was a bad medium kick. I didn't know what to do. I didn't know what to do. All right, who's my next round opponent? The loser of H. Playing right now. So you know what? I have time chat. You know what we do? You know what we do, right? You know what we do, right? Chat. I really want to just. We got to apply. We got to apply. Okay. All right. Super Grenis. Let's get it. Let's get it. Nope, it was in my face. It's in my face. I need to hit a button there. Wait, I can hold back. Hold back. All right, I'm poking. Level 3? Yeah, I'm dead. Okay.
All right. Aggressive Kimberly player, but not too aggressive.
We can throw out fan immediately around start. We have that. They're giving us the space to do that. I think we walk back fan. And go from the walk back fan. Drive rush in, throw. Oh, good block. Good block. I should have done it on the actually the second time. I should have known they would go. It went low, so they're obviously gonna go overhead. It's like a very obvious option. Oh yeah, yeah, you got me there. I'm dead. I'm cooked. Level 3. That was a bad DP. This is not a platinum player. That was a setup. Level 2. Nice. Okay, okay, okay.
How about we give that an instant replay?
Yeah, chip. Okay. I should have got level 3 off earlier. Was that game 3? Oh, I hate this character. Yeah, that was ass. I feel like the advice that I got is something that's gonna take time. It's not immediately applicable. Next week, I'm gonna enter the same exact tournament. Okay, I'm gonna use my results from today as my metric. I won 1 round. But if my Mai can perform better after taking the advice that I've gotten, okay, we'll see if after a week of practice, if we can improve past there.
1 week later.
Now that I've been doing the drills that I got from Shine, as well as playing and trying to use the things that Shine has taught me, if I will play better this week than I did last week. We have our record from last week. I won a round. So we get another round this week. That's a gas. That's a win. That's a dud, right? We take one of the games. That'd be sick. Get the Mai, you know, Mai starts to get some motion. I'd love to see that. That's the big goal here. We're gonna do some warm-ups real quick before the bracket starts. We run drills in this household. We believe in drills in this household. If you do not do drills, you will never ever learn your shit. You can literally like improve in this game by only doing drills. Not by much, but you will improve by some amount. I'm over here locked the fuck in, working on these anti-airs. Or we might have to just be doing back heavy kicks all night. Oh, there we go. Now we're gonna just real quick practice my hit confirms. 9, 10. All right, sick. Okay, there we go. All right, it's tournament time, chat. I'm not leaving. I'm standing on fucking business. What are you gonna do? You're either gonna leave, your lobby or we ain't gonna play.
A few moments later.
Okay, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna go check the. I'm gonna go take the invite. All right, let's run this shit, chat. Lock the fuck in. 0 hour. Damn. All right. I should have done dry rush grab, not walk up grab. I didn't have DI. Even if I did, I think I was dead no matter what. All right, word. Gaming. This dude's easy. I got him. I'm so dumb. Anti-airs!
It's just mainly the anti-airs.
I think I can just drive with this guy, chat. If I'm being honest with you. I thought I was in burnout. I thought that I was in burnout there, chat. So I was like, I gotta back off. I actually could have just won that. All right, my next match is in losers round 1. What's my bracket look like here, chat? If I one of these guys. Well, you know what we do, chat. While we wait. All right, chat. Let's run this shit. Where you at, bro? Once on the game, the match. He should be online in Discord, and he's not, and that's the wacky part. It's the wild, wacky weirdness of it all. Chat. All I'm saying is, take those. We take those. That's a dub. That's a dub. That's a dub. I don't give a fuck. That's a dub. That's a win. We are here. We won, baby. Let's run it. Another my player. Let's get it. Oh, that works. I couldn't even get out of that. I just guessed wrong, I guess, right? Like, word. I thought I had level 1. All right. He's a very aggressive player. Level 1, please. Level 1. Okay, I have to do it right before I start getting up. I hate that that's the window, but okay. Sure thing. I can't believe you can do that. I mean, I imagine that's for the, you can only do that if it's on the, if they're on the ground when you hit them with it, right? That didn't grab? Damn. You know what? I hate to admit it. I just, a motherfucker had a better grasp of the character than I did. I fucking hate this game, bro. Oh. Ass. Nah, I'll say GG. I'm not gonna hit him with the salty exit. Oh, I hate this game. I hate this game so much. I'm so tight. I'm so angry right now. I should have won my first round. That dude was actually big booty buns, and I should have cooked his ass. Like, that dude was at least tight. Like, I couldn't even fucking find the opening, and I was playing like butt. But it happens. It happens. You know. And now we move on with our life. And I still don't think that that means that I did not get better at the game, right? Like, I ultimately did objectively, just not enough to win in this tournament of like all players that are better than me. But I did get better ultimately, and that's like noticeable. So like the answer is yes, you can like I mean, obviously coaching works. It's not enough to make you win a tournament in 1 week, but it is enough to make you better and put you on the right path. So that's the answer. I feel like that's the one everyone expected. Subscribe for more content. I will go to Evo this year. You'll see a whole different Absolution at Evo. Top 97. That's what's gonna happen. You think it's not gonna happen, but I promise you it will.